Welcome to Deck Talk, where you will be prepared. Deck Talk is a weekly show where we bring on deck creators, pros, commentators, anybody who's trying to make Hearthstone the #1 growing esport in the world. So, as you can tell, we've got a whole new look as well as a whole new format that we're going to be doing here. So, today I brought on a very special guest. It's one of the greater deck creators out there. Last week came out with the Beastie Zoo deck, has had a slew of other really great decks. I'd like to introduce, live from France, the one, the only, Sparks. Welcome to the
Hello,
show.
everyone. Thank you for inviting me,
Oh,
and I really appreciate and respect your work. So I'm pretty excited to be here, and I hope we'll do some great work.
All right. I appreciate that. All right, so everybody knows you from that Beastie Zoo deck and a couple of other works of yours. I've been
Yeah,
following it. Every time I see it pop up on the front page here or over there, and I'm like, oh, I know this guy. His stuff is good. I'm gonna check this out. You know,
yeah. Thank you.
and occasionally I might modify here or there, but for the most part, the decks are very, very solid. They're very fun to play, very functional and relevant to the meta, and I love that. And I think a lot of people
Yeah,
do. I think you're like one of the #1 reasons why there's so much net decking.
yeah. Thanks a lot, and yeah, I may be responsible for some hunter spam and the ladder sometimes,
Yes, you
but
can send all
yeah,
hate mail to @SparkazHS on Twitter.
yeah, that's me.
Yeah. So, all right. So, Beastie Zoo was really, really great. Dominated the meta for a bit.
Yeah. Yeah, I
Um,
have to agree.
and, well, now we've got this nerf coming in. Starving Buzzards getting the crap knocked out of it. Leroy Jenkins getting crap knocked out of it. These were two core cards in that deck.
Yeah,
So,
actually, the Leroy nerf is kind of okay,
yeah.
but the real concern is that the you have no more draw mechanics from the Buzzard because you won't play 3-2-4-5. It's just bad.
It's
So
extremely bad. I mean, at that point, why not play a Cult Master?
yeah, that's it.
I mean,
So it's kind of over for the full beast tech, but I think we could maybe see some full death rattle plus mad scientist and traps, weapon, things like that. Just like my Beastie Zoo, but adapted to with mad scientist in, and that could work. But I'm not sure because starving into Unleash was really
it was just
the
so
the
powerful.
mid game comeback, and now it's over.
Yeah,
So
it really is. Now it's either going to be Face Rush or some weird, strange amalgamation of control
yeah,
that generally doesn't work
like
out
we
all that
talked.
well for Hunter, but who knows? All
Yeah,
right. So now, with all these nerfs in hand, you've brought us a rogue deck,
yep,
Legendeath. Now, I know you played this previous season and did very well with it. And today you're actually
yeah,
going to be walking us through how to play this deck. It is a tempo rogue deck. This is actually a really great deck to probably learn how to play Hearthstone with. So you're going to be walking us through this,
yeah,
and we're actually going to have gameplay footage during this, and it's going to be live on the ladder. All right.
yep.
So let's get over to that right now. All right, so here we got the deck. Actually, we're just going to show it for a second.
Yeah, of course.
Please apologize.
So,
This is not optimized for this, but
oh, it's okay.
all right. So
So basically, the concept was I was playing Tempo Rogue since the beginning, and like you said, it's just great for to learn the game. So the basis is the same. I was already playing Loot Order, Harvest Golem, Sai 7, and things like that. And when they spoiled Undertaker and Rivendare, I was thinking like, I could improve my Tempo Rogue with that because I was playing Argent Squire instead of Undertaker before.
mhm.
And when they released Undead Creeper and Sludge Belcher, I just said, "Oh, that's perfect." That's so. If you can just hover over the deck to see the curve, I think it's pretty nice for a rogue deck.
Oh yeah,
So you're looking to play on curve and use the great rogue tools to control the early aggression from your opponent, like backstab, deadly poison, eviscerate, and SI7 agent.
right,
These are basically the only rogue cards in the deck, but that's that's just great to get early tempo.
right.
That's the whole idea.
Now, 18 cards of this deck are 3 or less, so the likelihood of you having a really bad top-heavy opening hand is very slim in this.
Yeah, it's slim, but when it happens, you you're crying. But yeah, generally the deck was designed to avoid that. So I don't care if I don't get the turn one Undertaker, but I really want to have some Haunted Creeper, Harvest Golem, and things like that to play early on and establish board control
Right.
quickly.
Well, establishing board control is a very important thing in this game, and it's something that the developers definitely have been trying to focus more on by removing some aspects of these overpowered combos, i.e., Unleash the Hound,
Yeah.
Siren Buzzard. But
Yeah, you're right.
so now
So it's really the basis of Hearthstone. It's fighting with minions, some bunch of spells, but just board control with minion. No crazy finishing burst or things like that. You just want to win by your board being more more important than
right,
the opponent.
right. Now, there's a lot of legendaries in this deck, some of which you will have to craft or pull out of packs, and others just playing
Yeah,
Naxxramas. All right, so let's go over some of these legendaries because this is the one thing that people complain about. It's like, oh, this deck is too expensive. Okay,
yeah.
hi, welcome to trading card games. It's gonna cost you.
Yeah, that's it.
All right, first.
So first we have Blood Mage Telnos, which is for me it's like a rogue card.
Oh
It's
yeah,
just too good with backstab, eviscerate. On turn 4 you can okay Yeti is not played anymore, but you see the point. You can deal
yeah,
5 damage with that. It increases Blade Fury. It's just too good. It's as Death Rattle, so it increase Undertaker. It draws you a card when it die. It's probably the best legendary of this deck for me. I just love it.
uh, arguably it is one of the top legendaries in Hearthstone. It may
Yeah,
not seem like much because it's only a 1/1 body wise, but it's the
yeah, but
number one utility legendary in the
that's an
game.
utility tool, and I don't see myself playing a rogue deck without it.
Right.
Unless I don't play Backstab or Eviscerate, but that's not a rogue deck anymore.
All right. So now we're gonna get to the one of the Nax legendaries here, Mr. Baron
Yeah.
Rivendare.
So Rivendare, first I played it like I was just testing with it, and after a lot of some games, I just felt like, yeah, that's great. When I have a loot order on the board, I just play it and draw 2 cards. That's
Mm-hmm.
that's just great.
Oh, for a tempo deck, that's amazing.
Other good cards with it. Sludge Belcher is okay because that gives you more little tones that can prevent crazy burst or thing like that.
Mm-hmm.
And Cairn is really strong also with that. Sylvanas is not really that big of a deal because generally you will deal with it or you'll just have 1 minion to take or things like that. And Harvest Golem and Haunted Creeper are also great, but those are just one toughness creature, so you don't really mind the improved Death Rattle.
Right.
But last thing about it is that it's really great with Defender of Argus
Oh
because
yeah.
that's a 2/8 taunt. That's great.
I mean, just at a
That's it.
1/7, it's rather difficult to deal with unless you're a priest. But you turn
Yeah,
that into a 2/8 taunt, and then it's like, oh yeah, you're not
yeah. That
really gonna kill a lot of things with it, but you're gonna stop their aggression.
Yeah, and you kill a lot of weak minions, annoying things.
Right.
That's really great.
I mean, it could soak up two, let's say, Chillwind Yetis right there by that combination you listed. So that's kind of cool.
Yeah,
All right,
yeah,
so we're going to move on to the next legendary, which is also a Nax one, Mr. Loetheb. This
yeah,
guy has
yeah.
become pretty much, permanent in every single deck design I've seen lately. You can't find a competitive deck that does not have Loetheb in it.
Yeah, that's it. The card is just too good. I don't see. I see a very few deck that could afford to not play it. But in this one is really great because if you have board control, you just play it, and your opponent is pretty much forced to play his minions,
Mm-hmm.
and yeah, you win board control. And if you don't have board control, well, generally you'll put it, and it will prevent the opponent from killing him right away, and you can then start building up a new board
Right.
and going for your late game
I
threat.
I've even seen face rush decks running this just to stop the
Yeah,
turn 5 AOE.
yeah, that's it.
All right.
That prevents board wipe generally, and also sometimes finishing combos like Force of Nature, Savage Roar, things like that.
Ah, yes. Everybody loves Druid. All right. So let's move down to the more traditional that we will see
Yeah.
here. We got Mr.
Okay.
Cairn. He's just a badass all around. It's a double Yeti for all intents and purposes.
Yeah, that's it. I always loved Kern. He's just like a really strong value card, and he was initially in my older build, so I just kept in. He's really great.
Right. And in tempo, he just keeps giving and giving and giving.
Yeah, that's it.
All right.
And not to mention that there is a lot of priest around, and it's great against priest.
All right. Now, another one, Sylvanas. This card used to be like in every single deck design back when it was 5 mana.
Yeah,
And Blizzard
yeah.
said, oh, no.
Yeah, so Sylvanas right now, as you can see, I don't have assassinate or things like that to deal with strong late game threat.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just here to annoy the opponent and make him think twice about how he's getting to deal with it. So that's a death rattle. So that's a cool turn 6 play. Yeah.
All right. Now, probably the second strongest utility legendary, the Black
Yeah.
Knight.
Yeah, this one, if you have to craft some cards, that will be Blood Mage Telnos and this one. Because this one, first of all, Rogue doesn't have hard removal, so it really helps you giving a huge tempo swing by killing the taunt and having a 4-5 on the board.
Mm-hmm.
And is really important. And now everybody plays Sludge Belcher. So you're basically
this is the only option for a
sure
rogue.
to have a target for it. That's it.
I mean, you could sap a Sludge Belcher, but it's just going to come back the next turn. This will at
Yeah,
least reduce what it can possibly do.
yeah.
Not to mention the fact druids have big ass taunty trees.
Yes. So I feel it's great, and in the future meta, maybe we'll see some more druid also. So I would definitely keep in there.
All right, and of course, finally rounding it up, the King of Swing, Ragnaros the Fire Lord.
Yeah. So Ragnaros is like the finisher of the deck. It's not like Leroy Jenkins, but generally how I play it is like I let one big minion on the opponent's board and pressure heavily his face, and then Rags just either finish the game or kill his big threat. So I just love Ragnaros. I also tried with Kel'Thuzad because the deck is pretty good with it actually.
Yeah.
But I just felt it was a bit inconsistent because it was just like a win more button. Like if you have a board, it's awesome, but if you have nothing, it's just it's okay.
Kel'Thuzad is more of a soul-crushing card. If you've got the board to back it, yeah, it's like, all right,
Yeah,
you're not coming back from this. Just concede now.
yeah,
But
that's it.
Ragnaros, I've seen swing so many games. So many people have complained about the RNG of Hearthstone. Ragnaros is one of the biggest offenders of this. So,
Yeah, and actually, the thing with this deck, as you have many control tools, you can pretty much choose to reduce the RNG about it and just try to make it go for face or a big creature. That's pretty much the use of it.
all right. Well, let's get into actually playing this deck, and we've
Yeah.
talked enough about the theory. Let's show it in action.
Yep.
All right, so we're going on to the ladder, where only real men play, and women.
Okay, so I think after playing it more, warrior control is really a big issue.
Mm-hmm.
The rest is really fine. Generally, you rely a little bit on the your draw to get something smooth, but the deck is pretty well designed in that regard, so it's generally okay. But warrior control is just really hard.
Well, that's generally a hard matchup. Oh, we get the
Okay.
mirror match. All right. So
I
what am I
think
want
that
my
will
opening
be
hand?
okay. So here I keep the Harvest Golem to have a nice early play, and I'll throw back the others because Blood Mage won't really be useful if it's a Miracle Rogue early on, I mean.
All right.
Okay. I hope he has a Sludge Belcher.
I've been seeing it pop up a lot more these days. I really have.
Yeah. Some Miracle Rogues are playing it.
All right.
So this starting end is not really great. Okay, it's better.
It's amazing those top decks, man. Amazing top decks.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
So
I
obviously,
think he will. If it doesn't have backstab, that's kind of great. But we have to remember that he has the coin. So next turn he will probably coin SI7. If we don't draw, we have to draw on Tech Creeper or Loot Order to have a nice turn to play.
all right.
Okay. So here you just hero power. Do you attack the face or not? I think as you have a turn 3 play, you don't attack. You just want to. I'm really conservative about my use of weapon with rogue, and I think that's a big mistake people are making. You with this deck you have to think ahead. You have to plan out your turns. So for now, you know that you're not gonna use hero power next turn, so you don't attack with it.
All right.
That's my thought process.
Right. Now, when we get to like face rush rogue decks, they don't give a damn. They're attacking with everything.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
But they got to hit that right set of groove. All right.
Okay, that's not great. He took board control before us. Okay. Do you? That's hard because you can go for the deadly poison and kill it. And if you go for the Harvest Golem, you will probably trade it and then hero power the 2/1. Then you'll have to hero power the 3/1 and you don't have a turn 4 play.
Right.
So I guess I'll just deadly poison the SI7 and see how it goes.
All right, we're gonna hold on to the eviscerate, obviously.
Yeah. So the thing is, people are always obsessed by using all the mana, but I think it's more important to use your mana efficiently than spamming it like it's just, yeah.
All right.
So here, you don't want to use your last charge on a 1/1.
No.
and the Harvest Golem handle really well those little things. So I would just play the Harvest Golem and see how it goes. Did he use coin? Yeah, okay. So he doesn't have a turn 5 play. I don't know what he will do, but I think our next term will be Loateb. Because he won't really
Well, Loateb makes the
play.
most sense, to be honest, on turn 5.
Plus, it's the potential gadgets and turn, so he will be forced to play an Azure Drake, or even a Sludge Belcher, which will be really great. Oh.
What?
Okay.
What is this shenanigans? Alright, so what am I looking to do here? I have an idea, but...
Yeah, I think it's pretty... Yeah, just tell me. I think
Sludge
it's
Belcher!
Pretty... Yeah?
Because this guy is taking a very aggressive stance.
I'm not sure. I think I would... First, I will trade the Harvest Golem in the 5-1 to get rid of it. And kill the Earthen Ring with my weapon.
Here we go.
And yeah, Sludge Belcher is better here because you protect your 2-1. So that's great. Yeah.
Right. Now,
but Loateb would have been great too to prevent him from doing stuff and yeah. Okay, that's okay. He would have played that anyway. So.
Oh.
Oh.
That's value.
Okay, so you can't go for the Eviscerate without wasting the SI7 effect. So I think you'll just backstab SI7, the Azure Drake, and go full on the face.
This guy's toast.
Alright. Now, should we be weaponing up here?
Weaponing up, but I think I will attack, because next turn you're probably going to Loateb into either Eviscerate or a new Hero Power.
Alright.
And we are great right now. We are a little bit low. Okay. I hope he doesn't have Conceal.
I'm hoping he doesn't either.
Okay, he has it. So, Loateb is still great here, because he won't... Okay. So...
I think we got a Loateb, just to stop his draw.
Yeah, of course. Loateb is really necessary here. And he will be pissed by that, really. So now you go full on the face, you keep the Eviscerate, and you just recharge your Hero Power.
Oh, we've evened the scales, but this is obviously a miracle variant, so this might be interesting.
Yeah. I'm really sad that he doesn't play the Sludge Belcher right now. Oh. Cool.
Oh.
That's really cool. Do we have lethal?
I think we actually might have lethal.
8 plus 1, 9 plus 1, 10. Oh yeah, we have lethal.
So call out the lethal. Yeah, I see it, but I need you to call it out. You're guiding us.
Okay, so you just play the Azure Drake into Eviscerate in his face, and you just crush him. The spell power wasn't even needed. Oh, yes. No, it wasn't. Yeah.
No, it wasn't.
I wasn't sure about my math.
Okay.
Okay, that was great, because we didn't have a great start, and he took ball control early on. But we came back, and I think we saw the power of Loateb right here, because his Gadgeson was completely nullified by Loateb. So that was...
Alright, so let's get another match in.
Yeah.
Let's hope it's a challenge.
Yeah, I would like to see a zoo. and see how we can do this with a decent end. But yeah, we'll see.
I know two decks I'd really rather not see, and one of which is Warrior Control, because I hate Warrior
Yeah.
Control unless I'm on my Priest.
And because it's hard for this deck. But the match can be interesting. The game is still interesting.
I should have
Oh.
shut my mouth.
I actually won some of them. It's not unwinnable, but yeah.
Hey, you're a glutton
Okay,
for
so
punishment.
so you keep the deadly poison for Acolyte.
Mm-hmm.
That's really great. You throw back the Defender of Argus because you want to play things early.
Right. All right.
Also another problem that I had with Warrior Control is that they always add Fiery Warracks for my Undertaker. So right now we don't have it, so it's okay.
Right.
Okay, that's
Not
again
a
that's
great
not
hand.
a crazy start, but
No.
I think it's really fine against Warrior Control because themselves. Okay.
Armor
What?
made to fit.
Okay. So
I think all we can do here is just hero power.
yeah, you were hero power and play nothing.
Yeah, I mean we could have
That's
thrown
sad
down
that
a blood
we
mage
didn't
and
have
that
the
would have
coin
sucked.
for any of the matches, but yeah.
Thanks, Blizzard. Okay, so now we have really no option.
I think what I will do is that since Blood Mage isn't getting some more value than drawing a card, so I probably just put. You have two options basically. Either you put Blood Mage, so next turn you can Deadly Poison, finish the Armor Smith if you trade,
Mm-hmm.
and use how is it called SI7 agent, or you can just put SI7 agent right now without the effect.
Right.
That's
Well, it's your call. It's your call. Either way,
mm,
it's your call.
I'll go for the Blood Mage things because
Alright.
it will give us a draw. It will ensure to make use of the SI7 effect.
Now,
I
should
really like.
Should I attack to the face now or just end turn?
No, you keep it so you can Deadly Poison for full value next turn.
All right.
And if we'll see if he, how is it called? If he Cruel Taskmaster, okay. Oh, that's great. I mean, that's not great. That's okay.
All right. So deadly poison.
Yeah, and I think I would value more killing the Acolyte because I don't want him to
Get a massive card draw.
Yeah. And then I'll just SI7 for the face, unfortunately. So if he wants to Shield Slime it, he's forced to Hero Power, or to use a little bit of his Armor Smith.
Right. So now next turn we have two options from what's in our hand. We can. Oh yeah, he's gonna hero power.
Okay, that's great for us, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Because right now we can play on curve, kill his things, and yeah, that's okay. We have a lot of late game in our hand.
Yes, we do.
So
Unfortunately,
it's
he
okay.
still has execute and brawl.
No, don't kill the 1/3. You don't want this to stick on the board.
No.
Because if he Cruel Taskmasters it, he gain armor and then he trade for kind of free.
Right.
But right now, I don't know what he could do best. Did he use coin early? Yeah,
Yes,
he
he
coined
did.
the Armor Smith. Okay. So that's cool because he can't Black Knight right now.
No, but he could sludge.
And
Belcher.
he will probably okay. I would say would have said lower Theb or things like that. Okay. He's not getting the full value of his Shield Slam. If it's
No, he's not.
Yeah, that's insanely great for us.
That is. So now here we are, turn 6.
Yeah,
What are you feeling?
I'm feeling to play Cairn, but in my experience, our big problem will be Sylvanas next turn. But we can't always play and maybe have that, or maybe you have to play the Cairn right now. So just play it and we'll see if he has the Sylvanas or not.
Right. Or he might Brawl, which Brawl, even if I lose Karen, I get Karen back, so Brawl does not work for him.
Yeah.
Whoa!
Okay, that's good.
Now we have a few options here.
Okay, so we can't really benefit from the spell power because we don't have the last 2 damage to finish it. So maybe I will keep the 1-2. I think that you. Oh. I would probably backstab the 4-5, and then just wait for the reasoning before, just to be sure.
Well, there's a time limit. Come on now.
Oh yeah. So backstab on it, then play the Harvest Golem, Argus between Harvest Golem and Cairn, and trade the Cairn in.
Alright, so...
Yeah, just like that.
And where...
Argus, Cairn on Harvest, yeah, that's it.
Alright.
Okay, so now he will probably brawl, but I prefer him to brawl without Sylvanas on the board than with.
Yeah, agreed. Agreed. The execute, that was completely predictable.
That's great. Okay.
Alright.
I'm just a little bit sad that we couldn't Revendare before that. Oh.
So
do we play Loatheb? I'm just a bit sad that we don't have like 9 mana or something, because right now we are tempted to play Ragnaros.
Which would be a bad play.
Yeah, I don't like it really.
We could go for
so
the card draw,
I think Loatheb is really good right now.
All
because
right.
he can't. Cairn is another play that calls for the brawl next turn. So no, he can't.
Alright.
So I play Loatheb.
Hero power?
We do something about hero power? I'm not sure. No, I think I let his Cairn. You can't afford to lose too much of your board.
Right.
So you go full on face and see what it does.
Well, we've limited the options that he has available by throwing down.
Yeah, that's it. So now he's pretty much forced to play a minion, which I hope he play Ragnaros, because Sylvanas just annoys me. Oh yeah, that's great. Because right now you just have to. Okay, that's a lot. That's one of the moments where Ragnaros kind of need to hit the target. So I would say you trade the damage golem in the 4-2, and then kill Bane with Loatheb, or with Loatheb. It's okay.
All right.
And then you just Ragnaros and praise.
And then go all to the face?
Yeah.
Now...
We could probably have killed Ragnaros ourselves, but it would have been too much wasted resources. Okay, I don't like it because now he can...
Now he can brawl.
Yeah. And he can also Alexstrasza for his face. He can do so much things.
Well, there's no Alexstrasza coming that turn.
It's still okay.
He needs to put down a minion. Oh, that's a good minion to put down.
Yeah.
That's a very good minion for him to put down.
Okay, I hope it will face.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me!
Oh my. That's really hard. Okay. So. So we kind of want to save the 5-1. Maybe we can find lethal this turn. I'm not sure.
Yeah, actually, yeah, we can.
Do you see a lethal play? I'm not sure. No, I think we don't have quite it yet.
I think we'd have to draw an eviscerate to do it, though.
Yeah. But I.
So many options.
Okay, just let's throw the. That's one of the situation where the Azure Drake will be damaged by 1 because of the little. But you really want to see the draw before making your play. Right. So.
Hunter Creeper.
Okay, that's bad. But you can play Argus on the 5-1 and 4-5.
All right.
Yeah. Trade the little. Yeah, just like that. Yeah. And go for the face full. We could also have killed Ragnaros.
We could have, but we have like such a huge board right now that.
Yeah. He's kind of forced to brawl.
Actually, a whirlwind kind of screws us up.
At the same time, you want to Alexstrasza himself. Yes, it's an interesting state.
Right.
But I'm not 100% confident. Yeah, okay. That happens so much.
Ooh. Oh, we got lucky.
Okay.
Lucky.
But we still
don't have lethal.
Yeah, that's hard. Do we keep ignoring Ragnaros? No, that he
I don't
healed.
think we can, in all honesty.
Yeah. I think that you trade for Ragnaros, but maybe you can keep the 5-4 by going face with. No, that's just no. Let's play. Let's play the Sludge Belcher. Trade the 5-4 and the 2-2 in Ragnaros.
Alright.
Play Rivendare and go for face. I think we will probably lose this game, but it was pretty close because Ragnaros was his face instead of his Ragnaros, and his Ragnaros just hit our Ragnaros when we had like 4 minions on the board, so that's pretty unfortunate.
Yeah.
So I'm okay with losing. When you play on the ladder, you have to be okay losing to RNG sometimes. Okay, just kill Strauza, please.
Kill Strauza, kill Strauza, kill Strauza, kill Strauza. Yes, Strauza's dead, but we're left with a 1-2!
Okay.
Son of
he doesn't Belcher. But in the end, we kind of need a strong card. Okay. Remember that we haven't seen the Undertaker yet, so our deck is pretty shitty right now. Besides from Sylvanas, I guess.
Alright.
So you just play the Golem, the Onsage Creeper, and go full for the face. He also used a lot of his win conditions.
Yeah, he did.
He has Grommash still, but Grommash won't kill us right now.
No, it can in 2 turns.
Yeah. He still has Sylvanas too. Oh.
Thank you!
Finally! Finally!
Ah, screw you, Harrison Jones. Screw you! In the goat.
So we are running out of steam.
We
And
really
yeah,
are. It's
that's normal against warrior control. That's why the matchup is really hard. That's because it's just too. Do we try to? Okay, no, yeah, you're right. And keep going for face.
we're gonna have to.
Here we
Yeah.
go.
At this point we can't let him get armor at all.
Yeah, that. And I recently won a game with a clutch blade flurry, but we already used one deadly poison, so
Yeah.
we'll see.
Wow.
Oh, that's
he
okay.
made our life easier because that's actually the trade I was thinking.
Yeah, it depends on what. Okay. Okay, I think that's over. But
hold on, it ain't over till
yeah, we could. It's not. Yeah.
And you were ready to give up.
No. I don't want to hit concede because I'm not. He has not lethal on board. I'm just saying it will be very. Okay, so you're pretty much forced to backstab golem and maybe use your face instead of the.
So backstab.
That's really hard because he's gaining a lot of armor.
Yeah, he is.
And he will just kill our board with the weapon and probably play Gromash at the same time.
Oh, that was a guarantee.
That's what I do when
he's gonna death
but
bite
we're
right
not.
now.
Yeah.
Yeah, so he was able to recover greatly because of death bite.
Yeah.
And Senjin.
But in the end, the game was pretty interesting. We were really close to kill this warrior.
Yeah.
Control beast.
Now look at this. He doesn't even have to attack anything to get all this.
Yeah,
epic.
sorry that. Okay. Oh, that's a bit too late.
Yeah, just a tad. Well, you know, we've lost. There's not much we can do.
But that was great because we really could have won, and in a really great way.
We could have, yeah.
We had 50% chance to kind of win the game, to say.
Yeah.
And he had like 25% or even less.
But the RNG got us. The RNG.
Yeah.
Bent us over.
So
that
when it happens, you have to you can't be upset about that. You can, but you have to remember. Okay, I played well. I just lost to some RNG. It's okay. Next game.
All right. So now we're gonna get to the social aspect here.
Yeah.
Where you give out your social information. Go.
Okay. Thanks again for the great show, and for you people that want to follow me and check my updates, etc. Follow me on Twitter at SparkazHS, and you can find me on Earthspawn to see my decks at I'm Sparkaz.
All right. So now it's the fun little pre-outro, which unfortunately the outro this week will not have that awesome music that I wrote for it. I apologize. Again, new format and things didn't quite all get integrated, and damn, working on it. So, thank you so much for coming on, man. I had a lot of fun. I'm really loving the new format we're doing here.
That was really a great format, yeah. I think that was enjoyable, and thank you again for inviting me.
Oh, thank you for coming on.
That was great.
Like I said, I've been like watching your decks and like playing around with them. Like, wow, this guy knows his shit. It's been a lot of fun, and actually to get to play with you and have you kind of coach how to play one of your decks was really informative for me, and I really hope that the community got some benefit out of it too. So
yeah, I think we had some great game to show, so that's great. I'm really happy about that.
Oh yeah, it was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
But anyway, this is TheChiv saying, if you like these videos, please like, subscribe, let us know what you feel, give us a comment. If you think I'm a douchebag, go ahead, right? I'm a douchebag. I can take it. But till next week, bye-bye. Sparks?
Bye, everyone.